He didn't get to the NBA till he was 25. So I used the 30-year-old Manu Ginobili. From the 07-08 season, he averaged 19 and a half points a game, 1.5 steals, 4.5 assists, 4.8 rebounds, shot 86% from the free throw line, 40% from three-point range, and 46% from the field. Manu has spent, I would say, the majority of his career coming off the bench, just something that he sacrificed to be a San Antonio Spur. Thought I did a pretty good job on Ginobili. 6'6", 210 pounds. That's what he's listed at on Basketball Reference. Just a really good scorer. Great slasher. Made himself into a very good three-point shooter as well as a 37% three-point shooter for his career. And just a part of a Spurs dynasty. Only played in 2 All-Star games though. So just been a very really, I think, a borderline great player throughout his career. So the signature stuff was fairly easy. I changed a little bit of it just because of the, he's 37 now, so you can't take everything off of that. But overall, I gave him a little bit of shake because Manu's a monster off the dribble. It really is. So, or he definitely was then. So I gave him a little bit of that. Gave him the James Harden layup package. I thought that was in order since they both use the Euro step a lot. Manu used to be able to dunk pretty well, so I gave him those 3 dunks. So let's take a look at the ratings for Ginobili. Gave him an 85. Only thing I didn't really hook him up with is defense, because he's a good defender, but nothing to support that says he's a great defender. Then, of course, Ginobili always had the reputation of being a little bit of a loose cannon in terms of his shot selection. A lot of times they go in, but he still was a little out there a bit. So I tried to represent that as well, but not enough, obviously, to mess up his rating because 85 is good. 21 badges for Manu. 6 gold. Acrobat, King of Euros, Corner Specialist, Dead Eye, Microwave, and the Shot Creator. I'm proud and happy with this Manu Ginobili render. And yeah, that's Prime Ginobili. I bumped off old Ginobili and put him in the free agency pool for that. He'll still be available for fantasy rosters or fantasy draft rosters if y'all want to go that route. Let's go the route of the next guy. Isaiah Easy Rider. I used to love it when Kevin Harlan used to say that. If you look at some of YouTube videos for highlights for Isaiah Rider, that's what Kevin Harlan used to say his name, because I believe Kevin Harlan used to be the play-by-play guy for the Minnesota Timberwolves back in the day. But this is Isaiah Rider, one of those guys that you say, man, if he had a this or if he had a that, his career might have been better. Got into some trouble, but Rider was a really, really good scorer in the mid-'90s for Minnesota and Portland. By the time he got to, he was good at the 1 year in Atlanta too. But by the time he got to the Lakers when he was 29, he, had some issues going on. I actually got an opportunity to interview him a few years back. He's talking about his time with the Lakers and how Phil Jackson had a vendetta against him and kept him off of the playoff squad, so he didn't get a ring that year. There was a lot of drama going on, but at the end of the day, Ryder was basically a lot of unrealized talent. He was the answer to the hint for the last episode. He is the originator of the East Bay Funk dunk because he's from Oakland. So he's the first guy. Well, he really wasn't even I shouldn't even say he was the originator, because he threw the ball into his legs and dunked it, which we see a lot now. But as a matter of fact, the first person I ever saw do that was Orlando Woolridge. If you look back in the YouTube videos of Orlando Woolridge, I shouldn't say the first person I ever saw do it. Well, yeah, I think it was the first one. I think I saw the video before he did it or whatever. But Orlando Woolridge did the same dunk, maybe not quite as flashy as Ryder did it, and certainly not as flashy as Zach LaVine just did it, but he still did it nonetheless. But I used a 24-year-old Ryder, 95-96 season, 19.6 points a game, 2.7 turnovers, 0.6 steals, 0.3 blocks, never blocked a lot of shots, he's a guard, but he never got a lot of steals either, never averaged 1 steal a game. 2.8 assists, didn't do a lot of passing either. 4.1 rebounds, 84% from the free throw line, 37% from three-point range and 46% from the field. So the offensive numbers are definitely there. The shooting's good. Shooting's decent, I should say. And the three-point shooting is good. And the free throw shooting is very good. The turnovers aren't even high. So, you can definitely see that he could handle the ball. But just defensively, he just did what, like, if you listen to some people who, like, have coached him, listen to, like, some of the coaches that had him or whatever, and some of the, like, just accounts from different things, he was one of the worst defenders that you would see. And it was all about not giving an effort for it, because obviously somebody as athletic as him could be at the very least, a decent defender. But Ryder was also very physically strong. If you look at pictures of Isaiah Ryder, you see this is a muscular dude, right? And obviously I had to hook the dunks up because we talking about I did not pass gas. That's my phone. It sounded like somebody pooted underwater, but that wasn't it. Yeah, but I mean we had to hook him up with the slams. But I mean he was physically strong, so he could have done some stuff on defense. He just didn't really want to do it. So let's talk about the attributes here. I gave him an 82. And like I said, most of this is all about the defense. The defense not playing a great deal of defense held him back here, and also not being a good passer. That also contributed to him being held down a bit in the ratings. But nonetheless, he can still be a monster because of his ability to finish by the basket, and also he can shoot the three very well. So there that is. And in badges, I gave him 17. 7 gold, acrobat, limitless range, microwave, shot creator. Then, of course, we got the Lob City finisher, the sprite posterizer, and transition finisher. Isaiah Ryder, 82. Let's go to the last guy of this episode. What up, Kerry Kittles? Yeah, New Jersey Net, I won't say great, but a good player from the New Jersey Nets in the mid-90s, the early 2000s. He had a pretty short career, though. He actually only played 8 seasons, but best year, all of his seasons were with the Nets except for one. Long and very thin shooting guard, 6'5", 179 pounds, pretty long arms, and he was a really good shooter. So I took his second season, which was the 97-98 season. He was 23, 17.2 a game, only 1.4 turnovers, 0.5 blocks, 1.7 steals. He was known as a really good defender. 2.3 assists, 4.7 rebounds, 81% from the free throw line, 42% from three-point range, and 44% from the field overall. So Kerry Kittles was a good player, man. He was a good player. He could shoot the ball. Long, played good defense, finished at the rim, was a pretty good athlete, not great, but a good player. So I think I remember him getting some good height on his jump shot. I might be wrong, but also known for his high socks because, like, back then, like, there wasn't a lot of guys that wore the high socks. I really wish I could have gave him that ultra thin body type because he really should have had it because he's one of the skinniest dudes you ever want to see in the NBA. But, the perils of the limitations of the 2K creative player model. Suite, I should say. It's still good, though. I don't mean to put down the creative players thing too much because it's still really good. It still has some lot of cool stuff. Just a couple little things here and there. Let's look at the ratings. I gave him 11 badges, 2 gold, corner specialist, and interceptor are his badges that are gold at least. And now let's look at the attributes. He got an 82. Like I said, good shooter. Not great field goal percentage, so I took off a little bit there. Also not very physically strong, so I took off there. And he wasn't like blazing fast either. So that's the thing. Now I got an idea for the hint this time. How about a riddle? Now I've been doing this. I'm in episode. This is episode 50. You understand me? 50. So I've been doing this for a while. So I guess I got bored or something. I said I'm gonna come up with a riddle. I'm gonna come up with a riddle. And this is gonna sound so absolutely stupid. Y'all gonna think I'm like sleepy or something when I tell you this. I'm not sleepy yet. I'll probably sleep in a little bit, but I ain't sleepy yet. But check it out. Here's the riddle. This riddle is going to not just give you, if you figure it out, it doesn't just give you one of the people in the next episode. Now, you know I only got 7 left. It's only 7 more left. It's not going to give you one. This is going to give you all 3 if you can guess it. So here it is. The truth about love is a big dog. Now I'm going to say it one more time. The truth about love is a big dog. Can you guess which 3? Put your 3 guesses, the 3 people you think I'm talking about, in the comment section. I should have probably did this before. Y'all tell me if you think this is stupid. Don't hesitate. I know you won't. I appreciate you watching, though. I do. 7 more left. 7 more. I'm so excited. God bless. Peace.